Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Chief of the Business Nation podcast. Let's talk business. So today, there was a news that the legendary federal chairman Alan Greenspan passed away at 100 years old. Wow! Can you imagine living all the way to 100 years old? Well, within a 100 year span, you see many nations rise and fall, changes of presidents and leadership, um, and so forth. So, who is Alan Greenspan? Well, he was a federal chairman from around 1987 to 2006, and he's legendary. When I say legendary, during that period, he had righted a nation in which the stock market crashed in 1987. In addition to the dot-com bubble and so forth. So his policy and leadership has brought many of wealth to Wall Street, in addition to America, and put a lot of wealth in the coffers of the banking sector, agriculture sector, investment funds, in addition to retirement funds, 401k. So his leadership was very legendary, and he also served many presidents, including I believe starting out with Reagan and Bush and Clinton and so forth. Now he also has Greenspan Associates when he during his post-retirement years in Washington D.C. and he was the go-to man for a lot of economic advice and speaking engagement after post retirement. Now he also believed in the free market system, and he's of the belief that to keep low interest rate, right? Because low interest rate will also help to boost the economy and also deregulation. Now with the deregulation, he believed that the banking sector is in addition to other industries able to self-regulate. But in the end, we saw that he also admitted that in the end, he was kind of shocked that the banking sector and a certain industry didn't adhere to, policing themselves and monitoring themselves. Hence the issue with the crisis that occurred with the mortgage crisis. So with that being said, yes, he was able to say that fallible, but he was able to say, yeah, but this is what I would have done if I could go back to do it all over again. And in the end, with his policy, he made America, the number one force in the world. Economically, we are the largest spending power in the world, and based on his leadership, it has transformed America into a powerhouse. So with that being said, I'm not going to take long. I just want to acknowledge the greatness of this man with his economic policy. It wasn't perfect, but it also put America on the map per se, and kept America there for many years, and made a lot of people rich. And even if you don't invest directly in the stock market, you might have a pension, and the pension plan invests directly in the stock market. And the pension plan and the pension, managers, they looked up to him, and also they latched on to a lot of the things that he would say openly in the public and so forth. So God bless you.